Hello everyone, it's Jenny from a Stamping Journey. Today I'm bringing you a project with the new Tasteful Touches Bundle that has just come out from the new 2020 catalogue. Have you seen it yet? Oh, so gorgeous, so many lovely things. So the Tasteful Touches Bundle, I have to say that slowly, it's quite a mouthful, is on page 124. You have some beautiful images in it. Such detail in this flower. The feather and the sayings are so gorgeous. And it goes with the lovely dies, which are the Tasteful Labels dies. Here we are. So you have several die shapes. Some of them are stitched, double stitching on that. Even the scallop with double stitching. And some of them with if this shape becomes more of a scored edge on your card. They're just gorgeous. So I wanted to use that for this card today. So let's get on with it. I'm using Old Olive card, Petal Pink as your card mat, and then Whisper White. So I'll bring our card in that we have. Now, the exact measurements I will post online, but you have the standard size card base. So for the metric version, it's 14.8 by 21, scored at 10.5, or it is 8.5 by 5.5, I believe, scored at 4.25. But we'll post all the exact measurements on my blog or on the post later. For each layer, I do it 4 millimeters smaller, or 1/8 of an inch. You could go down. Now you might see this Petal Pink card. I've got a circle cut out in it. You might think that that is a little odd, but I do that. I cut it out with one of the layering circles dies from the center of the card. When you adhere your white card onto that Petal Pink base, the card mat, you're not going to notice the circle, but it saves your cardstock. So I've already cut that pink circle out. So we are just going to go and emboss that with the linen, the textiles embossing folder. This is our Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. Gives you that little bit of texture to your card. So I'll just run quickly and emboss that. So you'll just put your card circle inside, and when you run it through your die cut machine, make sure that you have the fold going in forward, as it puts less strain on your folder. So let's just run and emboss that. Alright, so we have that embossed. Let's check out the texture closely. I don't know if you can see that on there. It's really lovely. Now what you want to do is one of the shapes from our Tasteful Touches dies, this one here, I've already die cut. Let's get that out of the road, you can see it a bit easier. This label shape. You might see the scored line edges around there that this die creates. Just adds an extra dimension to your cards and your area to stamp on. So we'll get our flower, and I'm using Old Olive ink for this one. So we'll just bring that in. Ink up your stamp. And the great thing with the clear block is that you can see where to position your card, your stamp over the card. So just press that down and you'll see it's such detail. It's just gorgeous. Give that a good press. How beautiful is that? You don't need to do much colouring with it. It's still lovely to colour, but with the detail you can leave it just as it is there. Alright, so we're going to bring in our white card. We want to add some of these stamping on the background. So our petal pink card, ink pad, petal pink ink pad. I'm going to stamp that on there. So that just creates a bit of a lacy background. And then you have the, I don't know what pattern you'd call that, the checkered pattern. All right. Just encompass sentiment. And we're going to pop that down the corner, bottom corner there. Great, you can see where to position that. Just saying hello. I don't know about you, but I send a lot of cards just for hello or thinking of you. It's just nice to send them out to people. This is what we do, share cards, not just for birthdays. Right. Now, I've used the Sprig Punch that's still continuing in the catalogue to punch out your leaves. So just, we want, I punched out 3. Because I trimmed up 1. So we have 1, 2, just trim up that card so we can punch another one out. All right, so what I've done there is just cut off one of the stems of one of the punches, because you don't need all of it. All right, so on the back of our stamped flower, here we have it. We're just going to add a bit of adhesive onto the back. Use your snail, or the snail's no longer, or you could use some tape, or I've just used the multi-purpose glue. So just to stick your leaf behind there. Hopefully you can see that okay. And on our single one, let's pop another one there. So you can just have that going off. So just hold, if you're using the Tombow, the multi-purpose glue, just hold that down for a minute so it will stick. And you know what? I'm doing it on the opposite side, so it's not going to stick at all. I could do it that way. It's always tricky when you turn it over to get the right side. I don't know if you do that, but yep, I always have to check, but obviously not this time. All right, so let's try that again. Let's hold that in place. Let that dry. All right. And we'll stick this one the other corner. Of course, you could do it the opposite way if you wanted, where I glued it. So let's do it the same. Okay, so you've got those stuck down. We'll let that dry for a minute. Put that aside. So while we assemble the rest of our card, so we have our Old Olive card base. Bring that in. All right, now let's get. Now we're going to stick that together. Add our adhesive onto our petal pink card. So slide it around the right way. Now, don't know about you, but another reason I like the multi-purpose adhesive is that you have that wiggle room. So when you stick it down on your card, you can just wiggle it around to leave it in place, to get it into place, right? All right. So our petal pink down, and then we're going to add our Whisper White card that we've stamped on already. All right. We can slide that into place. Right, stuff it down there. Now it's just assembling the rest of our card. Great thing is we've already done our stamped flower and put our leaves on. So we want to put some dimensionals. That's just our foam dots on the back of our circle. Just run it, just a few around there. Just need to put those backing off. They get a little sticky sometimes, don't they? If you find it a bit hard, just stick your fingernail in the middle of where the paper is, and that will come off easier. All right, stick that on the front. Now you'll just want to add some more dimensionals to the back of your white stamped piece. A bit tricky. And my hands are a little sticky now, which doesn't help, but we'll get there. Right. We want to just put that on the front of our card over our circle. Now when I finish the card, I always like to add bling. So with that, I am just going to use the champagne rhinestones. I've just discovered these. I'm so glad they're in the current new catalogue now. So just add a little bling to the top. There you have your finished card. Just saying hello. So, I hope you like that. So the Tasteful Touches bundle is available in the new catalogue. Yay! It's $86.50 for the bundle. If you like this, you can order it in my store, which is lovely. I'll put the link in the bottom. But if you love it, this is one of the bundles that you can get for free during this month when you join Stampin' Up. So to join, it's $169. You get $235 of products for that, so it's $66 extra. Then you can choose any bundle. You could choose the Tasteful Touches bundle, or you could choose any of these bundles that you'll see in the back of the catalogue. It could be a Stampin' Punch bundle or any of these die bundles. Some of them are $100. So you're getting that on top of it. Now, as a demonstrator, it doesn't mean you have to demonstrate, do classes and videos. You can just enjoy the discount. So think about it. You could pay full price for it, or you can join as a demonstrator and get the extra bonuses and then get your discount every time. So if you want to know more about that, contact me. If you're in Australia, I'm happy to help you and welcome you to my team. But make sure you follow along, and I'll be posting more videos soon with some more products from this catalogue. But I hope you're enjoying the beautiful new products. So I'll see you soon. Bye.